Hello fellow Arisen, this is Venom, and today we are back with some more Dragon's Dogma 2. Today I'm going over how to upgrade your equipment and the different types of forging that there are in the game. There are 5 different types of forging, each one does something completely different, and each one is in a different location. So it's very important to know where each forge is at, what they do, what they're going to upgrade, that we can kind of plan things out. Now, if you've already started upgrading your equipment and you find out that you want to do something different with it, you want to upgrade a different way, do not worry. When you get to the Dragon Forge, you can actually undo all those enchantments. Granted, you're not going to get the materials back or the money, but you can restart your forging if you want to. Alright, the first type of smithing can actually be found here in the really major town of the game, or one of the major towns in the game, Vernworth. You can actually smith either at the weapon salesman here or at the armor salesman. You're just going to talk to them, go to enhanced equipment, and that's going to give you access to upgrading. Now, in Vernworth, the smithing type is going to be the Vermundian smithing. Now, it says, a style of smithing common throughout Vermund. There is a tried and true method that moderately enhances all attributes of a piece of equipment. It's basically going to be a early type of upgrading that's going to give you, decent stats across everything. So you see here my Heaven's Key, my daggers are going to they're going to lower the weight of them a little bit, and they give me a little bit of extra strength and magic damage. For my armor piece here, my Vorshara scale skin, it's going to lower that weight a little bit, and it's going to give me some defense and magic defense. So it's not going to give me any additional knockdown, it's not going to give me any, slash or strike resistance, it's not going to give me any additional elemental resistance, just going to give me the basic magic defense and regular defense and lower that carry weight a little bit. Alright, the next type of smithing can be found in Bak Batal. Again, go to the weaponsmith here or the armor smith, you can find them on the map. Open her up, go to enhance, and you can see the next type of smithing. We have got Batali smithing. It says a style of smithing utilizing a heating method unique to Batal. Greatly increases strength and defense, but has little effect on magic and magic defense. It's going to be for your just strength and your defense. You're not going to get much in the way of magic in this type of smithing. As well as, you notice, this actually increases how much the weight is. You saw in Vermund, our weight actually went down a little bit. You're actually going to have heavier weapons and armor if you do this. Now, it's not by a huge margin, but you do know how easy it is to get overweight in this game, so keep that one in mind. You can see what the stat increases are here. You can compare it to our last ones, but you can see we're not getting a very big buff in our magic defense and our armor here. You see it only goes up 10 points, whereas our defense goes up about over 40 points, actually. Alright, next up, we are at the Sacred Arbor. This is where the elves live. And next up, we're going to be looking at Elvin Smithing. So come here on the map, come over to the smithy here. Now, if you don't know how to speak Elven, go ahead and hire yourself a pawn that knows how to speak Elven. If not, I'll put a video out showing you how to learn Elven without leaving the area. And we're being attacked, so we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We killed those lizards. Alright, so again, this is the Elvin Smithing. If you do not know how to speak Elven, I'll put a video out showing how to do that. You can actually learn how to speak Elven, teach it to your pawn without even leaving the arbor. You can collect all the flowers you need for the quest inside the arbor. Go check that video out. But we're going to take a look at the Elvin Smithing now. So here we're talking to the lady here. As you can see, we can't understand her because we have my pawn does speak Elvish. You do not have to do any kind of quest to unlock this. You don't even technically have to speak Elvish to do this. You won't be able to read any of this, but you can still access it even if you don't know how to read it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the smithing style. It says Elvin Smithing, a style of smithing long practiced in the Sacred Arbor, greatly increases magic and magic defense, but has little effect on strength and defense. So as you can see, I've got my Heaven's Key here. They are actually a holy set of knives, and you can see they're actually getting a 100-point boost to magic. That is huge. That is a huge boost to magic damage. Not getting nearly as much boost to strength. But you also see that our carry weight also goes down too. So it's the exact opposite of Batali smithing. It's going to increase your magic, but not quite so much your strength. So if you have weapons that have, magic elements to them, I would go ahead and use the Elvin smithing for that, because that's going to increase that magic damage if that's what you want to do. Going ahead and taking a look at the armor as well, you see that we do get a bigger boost to the magic defense, but not as big of a boost to the regular defense. Alright, so this next one is going to be Dwarven Spinning, and this one's going to come with a spoiler alert, so if you don't want to be spoiled, I'm not really going to tell you what's going to happen, it's just going to be one word, one part of the game that you got to know about, so if you don't want to be spoiled, just go ahead and mute me for a second. Okay, give it about 10 seconds, and I'll say what it is. The spoiler is this: you can't unlock Dwarven Spinning at the beginning of the game. You can't do it until you get past the coronation portion of the game. So for those that don't know that, it's only not even halfway through the game, but you do got to get through quite a bit of the game to do it. So once you get past the coronation, if you come to or go to Wormsworth and you walk around the courtyard, someone will eventually approach you and start a quest. I'm going to show you the quest steps at the end of the video. I'm not going to do them right here, but that's essentially going to start you on a quest. It's going to bring you here to Dogma. You're going to come to Dwarven Spinning. You're going to do a whole smithing chain or a whole quest chain with his assistant. Eventually, she will unlock Dwarven Spinning for you. Now, apparently, you can also do Dwarven Spinning at the house with the dwarf and the elf, after you unlock the warfare and the mystic archer. I was unable to get this to work. It might work for me now, but it was just easier for me to go ahead and show you the one in Bruckers because it actually comes with a quest, and we know we want that good experience. So go ahead and knock this one out. It'll be good for you. Now, as far as what Dwarven Spinning gives you, I'm going to go ahead and go through that one. In my personal opinion, this is my favorite type of spinning because of what it actually does. Now, what does it do? It says Dwarven, a style of smithing conducted in a forge lit by lava. Imbues weapons with the ability makes... Well, okay, I thought I was crazy. This is just not written correctly. It says, imbues weapons with the ability make foes flinch and renders armor more resistant to solid blows. Okay, I was correct. That sentence is... I found a mistake in the writing, everybody. So there is actually a mistake in that writing. I knew there was a reason. I was having a stroke looking at that, so that's what it is. So long story short, you're going to get a lot of knockdown power and knockdown resistance from these, as well as getting quite a bit of magic and strength on here. So you can see on my daggers, I'm not getting quite the number I was getting for the Elvin Smithing as far as my magic. I got a solid 100 points of that one, but I'm getting quite a bit of magic on this one as well as strength. And you can see I'm getting a ton of knockdown power. Now, if I go down to my scale skins, you can see just how much more knockdown resistance I'm getting. Now, this is the style of smithing I've done for all of my gear, you can see here. So I've gotten pretty solid stats for strength and magic, and I've gotten a ton of knockdown power on here. In fact, with my Dwarven Fang, that's my my Mystic Spearhand weapon, this thing, using its abilities flying at enemies, I mean, you're knocking down ogres pretty significantly with this one. It's pretty fun to use. This is definitely my favorite type of smithing. I'd say this is definitely the end-game one, but there's going to be one more we're going to be going over. And our final type of smithing is going to be the Spire smithing. You may have guessed this one. This is going to be done at the Dragon Forge. You can see I'm here on the map. It's just to the left of the Riftstone of Remembrance. It says Bay Wayside Shrine. That's where we're at. Go ahead and touch the Dragon Forge. Now, the Dragon Forge has a very unique type of smithing. This is not one you can do for all the levels. This is a smithing you do to finish off your smithing. So the way it works is you can actually enhance each piece of armor and each weapon 3 times, whichever smithing style you want, except for Spire. Now, once you've got those 3 levels, like I have here on my Dwarven Fang, then you can come here to the Dragon Forge and you can basically finish off your weapon. Think of it like a final touch-up to the weapon that's going to finish it off. And it even says here on the Wormfire, it says, a style of smithing that uses Worm's Life crystals to further improve equipment enhanced 3 ranks or more. Has a weight and greatly increases efficiency. So you do have to improve your weapon 3 times before you can use this, but these will then basically finish it off. It will also cut the weight of that weapon or that armor in half. So here you can see I've got my Dwarven Fang. I've already enhanced it 3 times with Dwarven Smithing. It only takes Worm Life Crystal to do this, and you can see when I do this, it's going to cut the weight of my weapon in half and still increase its strength and its magic. So I'll go ahead and do it now, and boom, and it is fully smithed out. Now, one more thing you can do here at the smithy. In case you've already gone through and you've used some enchantments or you've increased a weapon with something that you didn't want, you can reset your weapon's enchantments here. Just go to Reset Enchantment, and you can actually pay 1 Worm's Life Crystal, and here's my Dwarven Fang, it's completely done. I can pay 1 Worm's Life Crystal and take all of them off. Now, unfortunately, you do not get your items back. You don't get any money back. However, if you messed up on a weapon, you want to redo it, this is how you do that one. So you can see right now, I can go through, and resmith this. If I want to go do it, say, in Vitali style or an Elvin style, I can now do that. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to unlock the Dwarven Spinning now. I'm going to try to do this as spoiler-free as possible. I'm just going to show you the start points and everything, and I'm going to show you... I took this video earlier, but I do want to make sure I'm not going through and spoiling too much here. So to start this, again, it's going to be after the coordination. So you can see right here, I was in the courtyard. So you want to go into the palace courtyard in Wormsworth. An NPC is going to grab you. It's going to be one of the guards, and I'll show you what he looks like here in a second. Here we go. This random NPC is going to talk to you. His name is Roman. He's going to talk to you, and he's going to start the quest, okay? I'm not going to show you the rest of it right there. I don't want to spoil it. Now, he's going to send you to Dogma, and he's going to send you to the Brucker Smithy. Brucker Smithy. Now, you're going to talk to Brucker. He's not going to want to do it. Again, I'm not going to put too many spoilers out. But long story short, you're going to have to actually go out and get Glimmer Coal. I'm going to show you where to find that at and how to actually find the right kind of item. Alright, the quest the assistant is going to send you on is going to take you to the cave where you're going to have to find 25 pieces of glimmer coal. As you can see in the background, if you've got your lamp off, the glimmer coal you need will glow green when you're far away from it. So you can see right there, that's an actual piece of glimmer coal. You need 25 pieces of that. You don't want the other kind. Again, you can tell what's the actual correct kind because they will glow green from far away when your lamp is off. You need 25 pieces of that. You're going to bring that back to the forge. You're going to talk to the assistant. She's going to say, come back. After you talk to her and turned in all the coal, she's essentially going to try to do the task herself. Again, no spoilers. But you're going to come back in a day or two. You're going to talk to the smithy, and he's essentially going to send you on a quest to go find his assistant again. Now that quest is going to take you into the volcano area. You're basically going to have to find your way to the volcano area, and that's where it's at there on the map right there. You're going to have to find the assistant. You're going to have to guide her back down out of the cave very quickly, and then once you do that, you're going to go back to the smithy, and you're basically going to quest ended right there. After you finish up everything, you will have access to Dwarven Spinning then. So you're going to take her, get her out of that volcano. You got to do it quickly. You got to do it before her hammer cools off. And yeah, I'm not going to spoil what's happening in there past that, but get her down quickly. Once you get her out there, you're essentially going to go back to Black Portal, and you're going to have access to Dwarven Spinning from then on. Alright, the final part of spinning. That is actually finding the items you need to actually upgrade your equipment. You're going to need a pawn with forager to do this easily. So you can see here I've hired a pawn, Matrack, I just got a random pawn. He's got the forager specialization right there. What you're going to do is, you're going to go ahead and upgrade one of your items to the first step. I don't know why this does this, but the items will not appear on the map unless you've gotten items on you that are already upgraded with the first step, which only takes gold. So once you've got an item past that, and for example, you can see here, you know, up the map here, I've got my Heaven's Keys have been upgraded twice. For some reason, I can't get the items to show up on the map if they haven't been upgraded yet. You've got to have something on you that can be upgraded. So, what you want to do is, you've got somebody with Forager. You're going to want to open up your map, and I showed this out the other day. Open your map, in the bottom right, you're going to go to Search. You're going to go to Materials here. Use my mouse here. Materials on the map, and it will actually show you and your pawn, because only you and your pawn can have upgraded items. You're going to click on it, and you're going to choose which item you want to upgrade. In this case, my Heaven's Key and my Rashara Scale Scan are the only two that have an upgrade on it. We're going to click on them, and you can actually see what items we need for each kind of upgrade. Each kind of forging takes different materials. So you can see for Dwarven, I need Sunstone and Bolt Scale. Okay, same for Elvin. I actually need that for most of them, but they take different amounts. So for Burmundian, I need Sunstone and White Cobble. Batali, Sunstone, White Cobble. For Elvin, Dwarven, I need Sunstone Bolt Scale. So you choose which one you want to do, you scroll over that item, and it's actually going to show you on the map where you can find that item at. And if you press left and right, it actually shows you all the different places you can find it. So for Bolt Scale here, there are 2 different spots on the map where I can farm Bolt Scale at. There are actually enemies that will drop it there. But Sunstone, it will actually show where I can go and get me some Sunstone. Okay? White Cobble, same thing. And it'll tell me where I can find Cobble at. Let's try a different item here. Let's go to the Scale Scan. I need Ogre Talon and Feral Lord Bone. So if I actually go here, it actually shows me where all the different ogres are on the map. Now here's the cool thing. The materials will not pop up on the map unless the monster is there right now. So, as a bonus tip for you, if you want to find out if a monster is spotted on the map, I actually figured this one out here recently, and I'll probably do this on my Final Dragon video, so I don't know, this might just stay here. If you want to know if a dragon is somewhere, just look on the map, just open it up, like right here, I just open up the map. And actually look around the places the dragon would spawn in, see what that material is, and if it is a dragon scale, you know it is a dragon right there. See, Ogre Talon, there's an ogre right there. Nothing around there. White Cobble, there's an ogre there. Nope. So right now, and I did just do some dragons a while ago, so there may not be any on there right now. Feral Lord's Talon, nope, no dragons. Ogre, no dragon. White Cobble, no dragon. So right now, I've got no dragons on here because I just went through and I killed them all a little bit ago. But yeah, that's how you would actually find out where different enemies are on the map. And of course, during different times of day, you're going to have different enemies as well, so keep that one in mind. For a Lord's Bone, no dragons. So yeah, I got no dragons right now, but I do have plenty of other stuff. So keep in mind, some enemies only spawn at night. Some take days to respawn. Some only spawn in the morning. Some will spawn in the afternoon, so keep that one in mind. I got no idea what time of day it is right now. I think I just slept. Yeah, it's morning right now. But yeah, keep that one in mind. So this will also give you an idea of what enemies are on the map right then and there. So you know, you don't got to hop around to see, hey, you know, there's a dragon right there. You will know looking at this map. So that is my video on forging. Hopefully that will help you guys out. If any other kinds of forging are discovered, I don't think there are any, but we'll see if there's any other kind of forging that's discovered. I will update my videos and put out another one and show you how to get that one. But hopefully this will help you guys min-max your characters. That Dwarven Spinning is very, very powerful. My hits definitely feel like they're knocking enemies over, especially big enemies, a lot easier now, and it feels really good to do. So that'll do it for today, guys. Again, I appreciate all of the support. We are growing very quickly. I hope to keep that going. I'm going to put out a video saying what we're going to be doing next year soon, because we do have more games coming up and there are more events for other games going on. So we are going to be doing some other videos as well, not just Dragon's Dogma 2 stuff, but we will keep putting out Dragon's Dogma 2 videos as long as I have stuff to bring you and some more tips to bring you guys. So, yeah, as always, if you liked it, like it. If you love it, sub. Thank you all for coming by, and I will see you all in the, see you on the next video.